Before the internet or telephones, there was another line that connected the American coast. Some call it the Iron Horse, better known as the railways. And tomorrow is National Train Day. So now SNN's John Woodruff joins us from our newsroom to answer the question, what's happened to all our trains, John?
Mike, if you're taking the Amtrak service out of Sarasota, you'll be taking a bus, and freight trains are rarely coming through the county. So one of our only connections to the rails here is a collection of cars in the hands of one local man.
These tracks run through all of Sarasota, but today they seem quiet. Relics of an era when rail cars rolled through town all day and night.
But really, this could all just be a matter of perception, and trains are still running the tracks every day in Sarasota. We just don't seem to notice.
I've had people in this train make a comment that they've never seen a train here, and then within a minute and a half you hear the whistle. And it doesn't dawn on them until I say, that is a train whistle right here at 10th Street.
Bob Horn is the owner of Bob's Train, a monument to circus history and its ties to the railways.
The largest they traveled on was about 105 cars, although most of the time they traveled on 90 cars, and it took 4 different trains to move 90 cars worth of railroad equipment.
He is hard at work restoring the centerpiece of his collection, John Ringling's executive car Jomar, with the goal of opening it to the public.
You'll be able to sleep in the stateroom that President Harding slept in, or John Ringling slept in, or Mabel slept in.
For Bob, this project is a way to stay connected to his lifelong love of transportation, from space shuttles to old steam engines.
We had 2 major railroads that went through the town that I was growing up in, with an awful lot of railroad traffic, and I still have the pleasure of hearing the sounds, and in the back of my mind, the smells and everything else are still there from my early childhood.
Now, that train that Bob mentioned on 10th Street is a small switch engine that is still in operation. So listen closely, and every once in a while when the wind's blowing just right, you'll be able to hear that whistle.
I wonder what that sound was. Thanks, John.